What is up, YouTube? It is Docky, your Docky Style Gaming, and I am back at it again with another GodFall video for you all today. And in this video, I am going to be answering a question that I have been getting a lot since my last video, but also since the Challenger Edition of GodFall has dropped, and that is, what all comes with the Deluxe Edition of the game. So if you're one of those players who are curious about upgrading or just want to know what comes with the upgrade, I'm going to be breaking it all down for you here in this video. So, like I always say, without wasting any more of y'all's time, let's hop straight into this video. So let's start with the first thing that you'll get when or if you decide to upgrade to the Deluxe Edition of GodFall, and that is, of course, the base game's campaign. You'll gain access to the story mode, which is pretty decent and vary by the numbers if I'm being honest, though the cutscenes are pretty cool and the additional lore and detail does help flesh out the in-game modes more, but you'll gain access to the story mode, and with the new Challenger update, you'll gain access to some brand new skins that are only obtainable by beating the story mode bosses. And personally, my favorite one that was added was the Silvermane skin when you beat Macros. It's the skin that you see at the fall cinematic trailer or the very first cutscene when you log into GodFall, whether you're getting the base game or playing the Challenger Edition. And honestly, that skin is my favorite in the game, so I'm glad that they finally added that literally not even a week ago. Now, the next thing that you'll gain access to as well is the first expansion for GodFall, which is the Fire and Darkness expansion. You'll gain access to another brand new story mode to GodFall, which is definitely much better than the base games, and the cutscenes are pretty sick. You'll also gain access to a brand new realm, which is currently the largest in game, and honestly one of the best looking if I'm being real. You'll gain access to brand new enemy types and DLC exclusive cosmetics. Now also, since the Deluxe Edition comes with the Fire and Darkness expansion, owning it will also unlock the new Flameblood enemy type to appear in Towers of Trials, Ascended Towers of Trials, and it adds the brand new Fire realm, giving players a fourth map to run that game mode on. And if I'm being honest, the Fire realm Lightbringer is probably one of the most challenging or hardest ones to run. And lastly, with the Fire and Darkness expansion, you gain access to 2 new Dreamstones that unlock brand new legendary items that can only be obtained in this DLC. Now, something else that you'll gain access to as well is the ability to freely explore all of the realms in game. There's currently 4: Earth, Air, Water, and Fire, and you can walk around those maps, collect resources, or just fight enemies there. There's different objectives that you can do in there, which will unlock special chests as well, but exploring the realms is something you'll only be able to do once you own the Deluxe Edition. Now, lastly, something you'll be able to do as well, even though you can do this in Dreamstones, you'll be able to fight every boss in the game individually. Now, they'll only be at max level or scale to your level, which honestly, most people will be able to one-shot them fairly easily, but if you did want to learn some of the mechanics, you can go to each of the realms and fight all of the story mode bosses and all of the boss hunts that can be found in Dreamstones individually. But other than that, that's pretty much everything that comes with the Deluxe Edition of the game. The Challenger Edition of the game still gives you pretty much all of the in-game aspects of it, but if you wanted to do, I guess, some of the more chill or leisure aspects of the game, and of course play the story, the Deluxe Edition is where it's at, along with getting access to the Fire and Darkness expansion, which to me is a pretty good DLC, and adds a lot more to the game than was previously there. So that's 2 story modes, some exclusive cosmetics, a new realm, new enemy types, and with the most recent Challenger update before the Challenger Edition dropped, now you can replay the story modes as well. But hopefully that clears this all up for some of the players who are curious about what comes with the Deluxe Edition of the game if you already own the Challenger Edition. But if you are playing the Challenger Edition of the game, let me know what you think of it so far, and let me know if you're deciding on picking up the Deluxe Edition of the game as well. Has being able to be hands-on with GodFall changed some of y'all's mind, or are you still on the fences and want to get some more playtime in before you make a decision? Again, let me know in the comment section below, just because I am fairly curious. Other than that though, I am going to wrap this up, so like I always say, thank you all for watching this video. Be sure to join the Discord if you haven't, link to it is in the video description. We have LFGs, we have builds, and so much more in there for all things GodFall, and a couple other video games as well, so if you haven't joined, definitely do so. Again, link is in the video description. I will catch y'all all on the next one. Thanks for watching again, thanks for the love, thanks for the subs, peace.